And what's his plan for the white man?
But I'm saying,
what's his plan for the white man?
That's right.
To be up under your butt and give you all
a little more than that.
Yeah.
So what is?
Rape, rob, murder you, give you.
That's a punishment for the white man?
No, for you.
No. I said, what's the punishment that God has for the white man? That's what we talking about. Possibly. Possibly. Tell her, like you see, like let me tell you, so y'all get her, y'all get a good look at this sister. When she thought I was talking about black people, she didn't have no problem saying the punishments, the murders, the rape, and all that. When I said, what does the white man get? Possibly.
That's right.
Possibly. So you can, but you can speak for the Most High in regards to black people, but you're afraid for the white man. Y'all see the problem? Y'all see what she's doing right here? That's every black person. She loves white people.
That's right.
Shalom, Israel. The ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0, the 50th annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General Yahanna bought out the entire hotel. Lock in your hotel room now. For more info, contact Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a low rate, call Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy Trials. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof. What the Most High did to the Egyptians.
Kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. Tall rifle all and done. Boy like I don't.
Okay, no sweat. Can you come a little closer so I can hear you? Don't be afraid. We ain't gonna bite you.
I know you're not.
No sweat.
Everything that you're going through, everything that the Caucasian man does, is because the Most High sanctions it.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
He's being perfectly negative. He's being perfectly wicked. He's carrying out the job and the role that the Most High gave to him. Okay? You, or not you, but we are in the state that we're in. We are in the state that we're in because of what we did, and deservedly so. So since everybody's playing their part, when and how will you get out of this?
How will we get out of it? Okay.
All of us.
Okay, hold on. Give me 2 Corinthians 10.
Because we already know this story.
All right.
You know
So the
saying?
sister's question was, the white man is doing the job perfectly that the Most High gave him, and it's our disobedience that got us in this condition.
Right. And
So
that's
how
why
do
we won't wake up, and that's why
right?
we
So
hurt
how
each
do we
other.
get out of that condition?
Why is it taking so long? And
Okay.
how?
It's taking so long because nobody wants to serve the Most High. That's why. That's it. The short, easy answer. You see how, like, I give a prime example. All y'all brothers and sisters is out here listening, right? If y'all don't grab that flyer and come to class, that's why it's taking so long.
Right. Right.
When I heard this word, the moment that I heard this word, and I grabbed that flyer, I used to drive to Philly 5 days a week. I used to work my slavery from 8:30 to 5, drive 2 hours to Philadelphia 5 days a week, and then my school reduced it to 4 days. Then they reduced it to 3 days. That my school did that. They made me stop coming. And at the same time as they made me stop coming, we built this school up in here in New York. So now, if you wanted to stop, you have to do something. The scriptures say in Ezekiel is that the truth is like a lovely song. You ever hear your favorite song on the radio? It make you real nostalgic. You feel real good. You start thinking about the first time that you heard it. That's what the Bible is to those that hear this word and do nothing. The scriptures say the kingdom of heaven cometh not with observation. You know how you observe something, like astronomers and people into the stars, they observe the stars and they say, oh, I see that plane going by. And you just observe it. The Lord didn't give us these records and the solution to observe it. The Lord gave us the solution and these records to do something about it. You got 2 Corinthians 10 chapter? Start at verse 4. Read verse 4.
From the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Understand this. When it says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, You're not going to defeat the white man with a gun. He manufactures the guns. He manufactures the bullet. You think the cat that you're going to war with going to supply you with the weapons to defeat him with? No. You're not going to beat him that way. And if y'all notice, every movement that tried to do that failed. The Black Panthers failed. Muslims never tried. Whatever militia group you want to try, always fail. Because that's not the way we defeat this oppressor that we're under. We have to first be united ourselves. Which is why I said, if you grab this flyer and don't come, what you're saying is, you want to be divided. You want to continue. You made a statement and said we don't support each other, right? Wait, before you say that, but you did make that statement that we don't support each other, right? So if y'all don't come to class and join me, then you're not supporting each other. We're not doing it. Now, it says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Keep going.
But mighty through God.
That's what we don't want to understand. The might has to come through God. We all think we children of God. How many think you're a child of God? Put your hand up. Don't be afraid.
I know.
Right? You know your father's about warfare. Your father's a killer. Your father will destroy nations. Your father will revenge. How many parents out here? If anybody touches your child, will you not defend them? Now, let's say if your child, the reason why your child is getting beat up is because he won't listen to you. Would you keep defending him then? It'd be a hard decision, right? That's a good question, right? It might be a hard, because in your brain, you like, I'm going to help him, but he's running right back out to run with the same guys I'm helping him with. So imagine your son getting beat up. And so you defend and fight your son and say, okay, don't hang with them cats no more. But then he go right hanging with them cats again. And then you help him again. And he go right and hang with him again. And then you help him. At some point, you're going to say, my son like getting his ass whipped. I'm not getting my ass whipped no more. I'm not going to keep saving him. That's the Most High. Now imagine your son, after he keeps getting beat and beat and beat, he finally come down to you, beat down and say, Father, I've learned that it's better to listen to you than to listen and run with them, because I keep dying when I'm with them. That's how you're supposed to serve them. Like, that's black people today. Black people are the most beat down. And when I'm saying black, I'm talking about my blacks and my Hispanic brothers. We're the most beat down people on the face of the planet, but we keep running to them instead of the Most High. That's why the Most High ain't fight. The Most High is not going to fight for you, and he's right to not fight for you, because you're not fighting with him. He wants to get rid of your oppressors. That's why I'm reading this verse to answer the sister's question. So it said, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High. Keep reading.
To the pulling down of strongholds.
That's how the strongholds get pulled down. When y'all read the story of Passover, not the Charleston Heston version, where he like, let my people go. Moses wasn't a punk. Moses wasn't soft or none of that. What did Moses have to go on the run for? He had to go on the run because he saw an Egyptian beating his brother, and he killed the Egyptian. Moses was not soft. And when he came back, he wasn't soft. And he said, let my people go. Moses didn't lift a finger against the Egyptians. He just told them to let them go. Do y'all realize that Moses went to the Egyptian and just asked if they could just go serve their God for 3 days? He said, we'll come back and work for you. Just let us serve our God for 3 days. And Pharaoh said no. Moses didn't attack the Egyptians. Moses didn't harm the Egyptians. He just told them of the plagues that was coming. We don't harm the white man either. We just tell them of the plagues that's coming. Everybody with me, right? Keep reading.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
It says, and cast down the imaginations of everything that try to stand against the Most High. That's why we have this image here. This image is an example of what has been allowed to stand against the Most High. So we have to show y'all this image. Nobody knows that man is Caesar Borgia. Nobody knows that Leonardo da Vinci painted him, and that was Leonardo da Vinci's lover. That this man slept with his own sister. The white man couldn't even pick a righteous white man to be who they say is Jesus Christ. He still had to pick a nasty bastard to be Jesus Christ. And you know why he did it? Because he hates God. And because he hates everything that Christ stands for. Because Christ said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You know he said that to? A white woman. He let that white woman know that he was not about her people. He let that white woman know that he's about the children of Israel, that he's about black people. That's the same thing we saying. That's why the white man hates us. Keep going.
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ.
Say it again.
And bringing into captivity every thought to be obedience of God, of Christ.
You know what we have to do? It said to bring into captivity every obedience of Christ. What does that mean? You have to make the law, which that's the other thing. The Christian church tell you the law is done away with. So you can eat what you want, sleep with who you want to sleep with, worship what you want to worship. What God would ever say, don't obey me? You know that's in essence what the Christian church is saying. But the Christian church is saying all the laws that God gave, God is saying you ain't got to follow that. Well, why did Christ have to die in the first place when that's what they was doing when he came? When Christ came, we was already disobeying God. So you telling me Christ died so it would be okay to keep disobeying God? You know how idiotic that sounds? Or would it be better if that God said to bring in captivity my law? Meaning lock my law in your inward parts. Put my law inside of you so you can learn how to be a brother. So you can learn how to not steal, how to not murder, how to not commit adultery. Don't be a drug dealer. Don't love the white man. To love the white man is against God. Because God never commanded you to love white people. He never commanded you to love Arabs or Africans or Chinese. But he did command you to love your brother as yourself. He said the law hinges on two things. To love God with all thy might, soul, and strength. And to love your brother as yourself. Then we would need the law. If I love that brother as I love myself, I wouldn't need to know adultery. I'm not going to sleep with his woman because I don't want nobody to sleep with my woman. I ain't going to steal from him because I ain't going to want nobody to steal from me. That's loving my brother as myself. Now, let's put that into captivity. Christ did it perfectly. You know how you know Christ did it perfectly? He died for nothing. Y'all understand that? What offense did Christ commit that he had to get killed? What offense? None. You know why he died? Because he loved you. So if he loved you, you should do what he did. You should walk how he walked. He said, be ye therefore perfect. Matthew 5, you know, Christian church say you can't be perfect. It's impossible to be perfect. Christ said in Matthew 5:48, be ye therefore perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. So you telling me Christ told you to do something that you can't do? Or did Christ tell you to do something because you can? All you got to do is keep the laws of God. The day you stop loving white people, you are perfect. Right. Perfect. The white man done got enough of your love. You are straight up and down perfect because God said he hates the white man. That's right. That's in the Bible. He hates the white man. Right. I know that's hard for people to understand because they thinking about little Johnny or something like that. The little white baby, God hates them too. That's right. I pray for them to die too. That's right. And what I'm saying is in the Bible. I can show you where David said, happy shall he be about white people. I'll show that to you next. Keep reading.
Verse 6. And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience.
And it says having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience, like we have been, sis. We've been disobedient. Keep reading.
When your obedience is fulfilled.
When our disobedience is fulfilled is when we get free, sis. So now if none of y'all come to class, you represent the disobedience that God is talking about. Because we are supposed, Zephaniah, give me Zephaniah 2:1. I know it sounds strange when I say, if you don't come and join with us. I know that sounds, don't worry, the devil get ignored today. So, no, say, go ahead. Go ahead. Right. That's what I said.
Stir up the gift within.
That's right. But you can't do it by yourself. Christ said, no, you can't. You can't. Hebrews 5:12 says, before you can first be a teacher, you must first be taught. Christ said, no man taketh that candle, no man taketh that light, no man taketh that light and put it under the bed, or that light gonna go out. Christ said, let your light shine. You know where you let your light shine? Like what we're doing right here. The reason why you standing here is because Christ said, let your light shine. And so we have to come out here and wake all of y'all up. That's why y'all stop and listen. Because that light is shining and you get to hear what the solution is. That's why you ask the question. So now, if you keep that to yourself, then what you're saying is you don't love your sister or your brother. That's what you're saying. You got Zephaniah 2:1? Read that. 1 second, Sid. 1 second.
From the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Separate.
Gather yourselves together.
By yourself.
Together.
The Lord said, gather yourselves together. A nation of who? I'm going to read it off for you.
Gather yourselves together. Yeah. Gather together. O nation not desired.
Who's not desired in the earth? Black people. Blacks and Hispanics, they'll love to take your culture, your ability to jump and shoot hoops and run fast and make music and all of that. They'll take your culture, but they won't take you. The only way they'll take you, you got to bleach your skin. You got to forget your people. You got to live their way of life. You can't live your way of life. That's the only way they'll take you. The Lord said to gather them together. To gather the blacks and Hispanics together. Not to be apart. If you want to be a part, you can be a part when you go home with your family. But when you talking about building this nation and us growing, you cannot do that by yourself. We are forced to be joined to each other. Like without this truth, I don't know none of them at all. Before 2010, I don't know none of these men back here. I have no history with them. And if I wasn't in the truth, if they walked by me, I might bump them and not say nothing. We might have words. We could have gotten an argument. Matter of fact, anybody that I walk down the street now, I might have been that way with. When I came into the truth, if I bump into a brother now, oh my bad brother, I didn't mean to do that. I talk to him with a better care. I talk to him with a better love. I give him something that I never got. That's what we're supposed to do. You can't do that by yourself. Everybody understand? Any other questions? Go ahead, brother.
I resent the word Latino. I heard you use it. I mean, Hispanic. You use the word Latino because her shows ownership. That word is only 255 years old.
I got you. You know what? I hate Hispanic. Let me tell you something. I hate Hispanic.
His shows ownership.
I got you. If I could, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But let me take it a step further. I hate Hispanic, but I hate. I got you. But I hate Latin too. I hate nigger. I hate Negro. I hate African American. No, but what I do love is Judah and Benjamin and Levi. But my people don't know that. So sometimes, let me tell you, I hate Jesus. Like the name Jesus, I hate that name too. But that's what my people. No, but let me tell you something. When they talk about usually when I tell the black people about Jesus, they hate it too because they think of that image. That's why I hate it. But if I said Yahushua, which is his actual name, nobody's going to know who I'm talking about. So sometimes I say words that people can readily be familiar with. All right?
That's right.
All right? You understand what I mean? All right, I appreciate it. Any other questions? Yes, sis.
I believe that
You might have to get the next brother. Slap. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
each and every person on the planet, because every knee shall bow, every soul should go to the Most High.
They can't.
Wait a minute, I'm just saying, ideally, go to the Most High. And
Give me
ask
Isaiah
that
14:1.
clean heart.
They can't.
I know, but I'm saying, this is the goal. Before you.
No, that's not the goal.
It's part of the goal.
That's not the goal, though. Like, what you're saying, right, is like
And
you
I can
want.
prove that it doesn't work that way.
Right, so you want white people right now to go to the Most High, and Africans and Arabs and Chinese and everybody to go to the Most High?
The Most High is worthy to be praised by
What I'm asking you,
all things that have breath. Should
and that's what you want now, right? So, okay, good. Okay, okay.
I'm saying that Israelites, all people.
How will that happen?
I'm saying it's taking so long, and
No, what I'm saying is for every knee to bow and every tongue to confess. How is that going to happen?
Most High is going to have to put his hands on you because you won't do it on your own.
Okay, so can they do it now?
They're going to need something.
No, what I'm saying by can they do it now, man? You see like how we're out here?
You can start.
Can the white man come and join us now? Is what I'm asking you.
There could be a start.
Nah, he can't. He got to get punished.
Right. That's
Give me
right.
Isaiah 14 and 21. He has to get punished.
Isaiah what? 14, 20?
Isaiah 14 and 21. Y'all see like, I'm gonna read it for you. I'm gonna read it. Y'all see how like the white man today is not the white man of yesterday. Meaning, the white man of yesterday enslaved us. So you might see the white man today. He might say, well, that was my ancestor. That wasn't me. So I shouldn't have to pay for that. Right? That's not what God said. God said something a little different. And this, like the reason, like everything that I feel is because God told me to feel that way.
That's right.
God put it in me to feel that way. God wants the vengeance on these nations. And I'm going to read it for you. You got Isaiah 14 and 21? Read that, please.
From the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter.
Woo, that means somebody's getting prepared. Everything y'all see the white man doing that y'all think is for him to be glorious is the preparation for his death.
That's right.
It says prepare slaughter. Read.
For his children.
For who?
His children.
His grandparents.
His children.
His auntie.
His children.
The Lord said prepare slaughter for his children. Not. Why is he saying prepare slaughter for his children? Keep reading.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For what?
Their fathers.
For what their fathers did, their children got to pay for it.
That's right.
Their children cannot reap the benefits for what they've done and get away with it. A white man can't come here. To let a white man come in here is like saying to your grandfather that died at the hands of the white race, it meant nothing.
That's right.
It meant nothing. The Arabs fight the white man with a goddamn rock. They throw rocks at tanks, strap bombs on them because they honor their dead. We don't honor our dead. That's why sisters and brothers will come and say the white man got to be joined to us. Y'all got it? That sound like what you're saying, sis. You said they can come right now.
No. Let me say this. The reason why he hates you, do you want to know? It's because he believes that you stole his birthright.
Give me Psalms 58.
In his DNA, he
Give me
believes
Psalms 58.
that you stole something that was his.
That's not why.
That's one of the reasons why.
Psalms the 58th chapter.
Okay?
The white man don't even think he's Esau today. The white man hates us because he has a perfect hatred for us. That's right. That's right. Can that be changed? Can that be changed? Hold that. Give me Romans 9 and 19. Can that be changed?
Wait a minute.
It's a simple yes or no. Can it be changed?
Don't box me into yes or no because I'm explaining something. Okay?
Right.
The Most High had the boys wrestling and their
In the stomach. So that says
The
what?
Most High set this up.
Okay, so
He set
can
up
that
to
be
so.
changed?
The Most High
Can I get another reader? Give me Proverbs 11 and
The
21.
Most
That'd be
High
crooked
can't
made straight.
change it.
Can
The
that?
Most High can't change it.
Can you change it?
I'm trying.
So you trying to? So again, you trying to save the? No. I ain't want to know. I want an additional. Come back up here, the Kun. The Kun is perfect, man. Get him back up here, man.
Within myself,
Trying to change what?
my submission
To who? To the white man?
to the Most High.
By loving white people?
No.
I asked you, can you change that? You said that the white. Hold on. Hear what I'm saying though. You said that because of from the womb with Jacob and Esau is why the white man hates us. I agree with that, and that's why we're supposed to hate him back. I agree with you. So I said to you, can we change that? The subject we're talking about.
I said the Most High could change.
I didn't disagree with that. I said, can you change that?
I can't.
Are you supposed to change that?
If the Most High wants me to.
Has the Most High said in these records? Has the Most High said to change that?
No, neither has he come to me and asked me to
Right.
change
So the Most High has not told us to love the white man.
No.
Thank you.
Right.
So can the white? Okay. So now you just.
About submission to the Most High.
I said to you, can the white man come and join us today?
I don't mean your school.
I ain't talking about our school. I'm not talking about our school.
Learn the truth and
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm talking about learning.
you're right. We know that's a
I'm
no.
talking about learning the truth and accepting it.
And the white man could do that today?
Yes.
So he ain't supposed to get punished.
Oh, yes, he is.
So how can he learn it and then not get punished?
When you get punished, you learn.
No. Right, no. The punishment is the lesson. No. What she's saying though is that so are you saying he can get salvation and he can come and sit with us?
No, the Most High has his own plan regarding.
And what's his plan for the white man?
But I'm saying.
What's his plan for the white man?
That's right.
To be up under your butt and give you all
A little more than that.
Yeah.
So what is?
Rape, rob, murder you, give you.
That's a punishment for the white man?
No, for you.
No. I said, what's the punishment that God has for the white man? That's what we talking about.
Extinction.
Possibly. Possibly.
Tell
Tell her, like you see, let me tell you. So y'all get her. Y'all get a good look at this sister. When she thought I was talking about black people, she ain't have no problem saying the punishments, the murders, the rape, and all that. When I said, what does the white man get? Possibly.
That's right.
Possibly. So you can, but you can speak for the Most High in regards to black people, but you're afraid for the white man. Y'all see the problem? Y'all see what she doing right here? That's every black person. She loves white people.
That's right.
She will never condemn. She had no problem fully condemning black people. Did y'all see that? She said the murder. When I asked you about the cursing and you thought I was talking about black people, you had no problem saying the murder, the raping, the pun. Did y'all hear her? Am I lying? Did y'all hear her? When I said, one second, brother. Don't be the compassionate cat. She said it. I didn't say it. When I asked about the white man, she said possibly. She didn't want to put the murder and killing on him that she was willing to put on us. And that's the problem. That what she represents is the typical black person in America. She represents the black person in America that can't. This image here is still in her brain. Y'all remember when I first spoke about this image when that brother asked a question and I said I'm gonna give y'all a good lesson on psychology? She is psychologically destroyed.
That's right.
If she was not psychological, I would have had more respect. Yes, sis. I would have had more respect. Let me tell you why. I would have had more respect for you, sis. I did not. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Let me tell you what I mean. If you would have said all those things about black people when you thought. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna give you a shot.
In all humility,
right.
I cannot speak for the Most High.
Right.
I've heard that they're going in slavery.
Right.
I've heard there's a court without.
Who you heard that from?
From the Bible. And
so if you heard it from the Bible, did the Bible say?
I didn't even finish my statement. And
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying that I can't speak for the Most High.
Right.
The tradition that I spoke about when I was talking about the brothers, that's something we've seen for many years.
Right.
I wasn't saying that was to befall you in the future.
Right.
You asked me what would befall him in the future.
Right.
I've heard many things.
Right.
Of those things,
right.
The Most High decides what's going to happen.
Right. So now, where did you hear them things from?
I read it and I heard it from brothers.
Give me Revelations 13 and 9. So now, if you hold on.
Let me say this. This image is not in my home.
I got you, but before you, but let's stay right here for a second. I didn't say it's in your home. I said it's in your head.
It's not in my
head. It is.
No,
so now,
no, it's not.
Okay, no sweat. You said that you heard what's going to happen to
white. I've heard brothers read it back.
When you read it, did it say it was a possibility, as you said?
I said that because I don't know what the Most High does things.
I'm just asking. All I'm asking. I'm not. Okay. All I'm asking is when you heard it. When you heard it. You said it was from the Bible, right?
Right.
Did it say it was possible for them to go into slavery?
That was my word.
I understand, but I'm asking you in here. No. 1 second. I'm asking you what it's saying in here. In here, and where you heard it from. Did it say it was possible? Yes or no? Psychologically destroyed. Revelations 13 and 9. Read that.
Revelations chapter 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
See how she said she heard? Revelation just said if any man have an ear, let him hear. Meaning you about to hear something. Something's about to be heard. Something's about to be read. That's the word of God in Revelations about what's going to happen and befall these people. Read.
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity,
Possibly.
captivity, shall go into captivity.
They possibly.
Shall go into captivity.
They might go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity.
It ain't possible what we hearing. What we hearing right now is that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Keep going.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the
Possibly.
must be killed.
Might be.
Must be killed.
What we just heard from God in Revelations is not a possibility. They must go into captivity. They must be killed. So a white man can't come here and say, that's all I got time for. That's what he said. You see how she's still saying only if the Most High? That's what the Most High just said. He just said it. This is a sister that is psychologically destroyed because of that image. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom, Israel. The ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0, the 50th annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General Yahanna bought out the entire hotel. Lock in your hotel room now. For more info, contact Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a low rate, call Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy Trials. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof what the Most High did to the Egyptians.
Kill them all and done, kill them all and done, tall rifle all and done, wildlife are done.